All right, you guys, I decided that I'm going to do a giveaway. And I got some different stuff from Kemimoto. I thought I'd pass it along to my subscribers. So here's the deal. Number one, these are the rules. You got to be subscribed. All right. Number two, you got to leave a comment. And the best comment, I'll send them this stuff. And I appreciate all you guys. It's just a little way I can give back, I suppose. So what do I got? Well, a couple different things. We've got this Kemimoto. This is like a tray that you can mount, in your boat. Now this is plastic. It comes with screws and it's got an adhesive, and it's got these screws with these fasteners. So aluminum boat or fiberglass. I'm gonna put this in my little gift bag for whoever comments, gives me the best comment. And then I wanted to give away, this is another thing, it's a Kemimoto trash can. I got this trash can from Kemimoto. And it's cool. You just unzip it, and then on the inside you have these little clips that once you put the trash can, you kind of put it on the inside of there, then you just snap these into place, and then that's what'll hold the they split like this, right? And so that's what'll hold the trash bag. And then you have this here, and it just zips up, and it's got a little thing right here where you just throw your trash. And then you hang these like on your boat. And then of course, like, it came like kind of like this, and you take this little piece right here, if you can see. It's like folds up, and it could go in a compartment, which is cool. I'm struggling. But I thought maybe what you could do, if this was kind of a little bit of a pain, you could always like get a carabiner, and then you could clip it that way too. Once you get that first one kind of started, then this just, it's like, oh, this is cool. So I'm going to send this. And then Wholesale Marine sent me this cool screwdriver set. I'm going to throw that in too. So I'm going to use a random checker to pull up the winner, and then that way, it's fair to everybody. Well, it's hotter than Satan's, if you know what I mean. It just rained, and now it'll be humid. I'm over here at my neighbor's. Look at their inboard. See, there's something fuel related. I know this from what they described, so it's either, I think they need a new prop, but that's not what it is. So either we got carb is being a little funky, fuel pump's being weak, or maybe they need a new fuel filter. It's my best guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a peek at it and see what I can figure out. It's hotter. It's so hot. I might come back. I'm gonna get this off and maybe get the throttle linkage off, and I don't know, I may have to disconnect the battery because line going over and it feeds over there. So I don't know if we could have some restriction there or not. I don't know. Not sure where to go with this, to be honest with you. I guess I could take that cool carb off. You know, it's like some bolts. I guess we could, you know, see. Well, got Joseph here.
Yo.
And we got a lower unit down here that had some leakage. So we're gonna pressure test it. Kind of getting set up. See if I can't figure it out.
Oh, I see it. Here, hand it here.
This one right here. Wait a minute.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
I needed something like this to. I had to use my. Does this come all the way out?
Yeah, just take it all the way out.
I needed something like this for that that one screw to release that piece.
We just put new seals on this. Drain plug seals.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to put a seal on this right here? This looks like it's...
Nope, that's where your exhaust goes.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about a seal on that one.
No, that won't do anything, but I gotta find the right tube for this. But we have to get a couple little clamps because that hose is really old. It might leak some air.
So what's the gist here? We're gonna run water through it? Is that how you, or is it air?
No, we're gonna run air.
Okay.
And so we'll run some air pressure, a real small amount.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got this, I've got just this little hobo freight deal that I'll hook up to my air compressor, and I can adjust how much air pressure we put through there.
Gotcha.
So I guess really I got ahead of myself because I need to put these clamps on this, and then I need to make sure that I don't want to put too much pressure.
Yeah.
Because it'll blow out the seals. And then what we'll do is I've got some Windex or soapy water, and we'll spray around and we'll see if we get any bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So similar like you would do a tire checking for a hole.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is. The most likely it's your, it's that prop shaft seal,
mm-hmm.
which, I mean, it's the biggest part of that deal. Man, this don't work. Do right. Stab myself. What do I got?
Do you want to set the stage on how we got to this? How we got to
this?
What should we talk about? What happened for it to leak, and why we're doing the seal test?
I suppose. I mean, the thing about it was like we got. He brought it over and I changed the oil. I didn't do a water pump or anything. You can tell it's like really dirty.
Yeah.
But I found that there was water in the oil, so I changed the seal on the drain plug and the fill, and because it obviously hadn't been changed. Who knows, like decades.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, it's probably that. Let's put some oil in it before we dig in too deep, because it was peeing fine.
Mm-hmm.
And he took it out. Everything seemed to be fine, and his trim went out. So then, you know, he trailered it, took it back to his garage, and he discovered you had a pool of...
Yeah, a pool of, you call it gear oil.
Gear oil.
Yeah. Didn't look like oil. I'm assuming oil, to me, looks black. This one looked like it was kind of white, or maybe because it was mixed with water, it had a black color to it.
Exactly. So it had a little bit of water in it, and then that's what, stuck my finger. Sometimes, like, this will happen. Like, you'll have unburnt fuel that'll come out, and because this exhaust is going this way, that unburnt fuel will go down through there, and it'll come out the rear of your propeller, and you'll think, oh man, I've got a problem with my lower unit, when it could be that. And if that's the case, it'll have like a sort of a bluish greenish tint, and you'll feel it, but it'll also smell like fuel. In his case, it was obviously like it was milky, so it was oil mixed with water, which means you have some intrusions. So we took the prop off. When we took the prop off, we discovered a big string of fishing line.
Wire, yep.
And that happens a lot. Braid is the worst. So it gets in the backside of the seal and compromises the seal. So a lot of the guys that watch the channel, they know this. They've seen it like probably 100 times. But back here in the back is you'll have fishing line that'll get up against that seal. If you notice the seal, like there's two seals. So there's one, and you'll see the spring. Okay, that keeps the water out, and then you got another seal on the back side of that, and that keeps the oil in. So you can see a little bit, you can see a little bit of the milkiness right there. And anyway, so what we're doing now is try to determine if that seal has been compromised and is leaking because we had the fishing line. If it has, then we'll have to do some surgery. And these are kind of not hard, but they're not easy because you got 4 bolts in there that holds this, and you got to get a bearing carrier and pull it out. And the trick is not that so much of replacing the seals, it's getting the bearing carrier back in, your holes lined up, and torqued down. But we're gonna try to figure out first if we've got a leakage. If we got leakages.
Leakages is what I always say.
Yeah, Chuck always says leakages.
So honestly, I'd rather go that route than paying for a new or a used lower anyway. So.
Yeah, because then it's expensive.
Yes.
Probably this one, because it's a 175.
Which is old and probably hard to find.
You can still get these, but they don't come with the drive shaft. It's the shape of your drive shaft. You're probably going to replace it. You're probably looking at anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 for a reman. I could look it up. Maybe it's a little less.
Don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Just a seal, yeah.
But it would probably, economically, it's probably best to just find a good used from a reputable outfit. Now that's the hard part, because not everybody is
reputable.
Yeah, you get some real crazy nonsense out there,
Had to do a little cleaning up. Couldn't even walk in here.
Yeah.
I need a 19 mil socket.
Well, right here. Just take that socket set over here.
Where at?
They're both sitting up there. If you need an impact gun, I got one.
Nah, I'm good. 19 mil.
Just take the whole thing out there.
That's all.
Because as soon as you go out there,
He gonna be like, I need it now.
Oh, that ain't the right size. and then you walk back and forth. I've learned this the hard way. It's probably my biggest downfall is constantly walking back and forth.
Well, at least you don't have that far to walk. It's just right here.
Yeah, but when you do it,
if you had some room, you could probably actually roll your chair over to it.
Yeah, when you do it like 100 times a day, you're like, oh man, you know, it's like over there.
You know, you inspired me with yours, so I had to go get me one.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
You know, there's some other ones that are probably better.
Well, I'm kind of ghetto. I keep mine in a Home Depot bucket.
Oh yeah, you know, you can get those ones that have the little
things you can put around the side.
Yeah, check out one of those for sale.
I mean, this looks more. I ain't gonna say professional, but this looks more handier than the bucket. I got the small one. This is the actual bigger one.
Right.
One. I got the small one.
And they're only, I mean, I think I paid $35 for that or something.
Yeah. The one I got yesterday was like $26, and I got a member's sale, so it was even cheaper. Maybe
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it ain't that deep.
That's not that deep.
Yeah. And I just threaded that back in.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting. Could
you
hand me two of those jacks?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Those are safety jacks.
And do the safety dance?
Yeah.
Because you can do if you do.
You can dance if you want
to. Yeah.
Where'd you get this from? Up here?
Yes, it's an old one.
Yeah. Now, where are we expecting to see if there's a leakage?
If there was a leak, I would expect the leak to be like
here?
Yeah, like in here.
All around the way.
Yeah, it would bubble up if there was a leak. Well, let me go get some soapy water. I'll go get some dishwater because it's not bubbling up anywhere, and I can obviously hear that. So, all right, let's try this again.
Man, it feels good in here.
It does.
Yeah.
From that little bit of unit too, man. That's not bad.
There we go.
That's what I need right there.
See, like I hear it here.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have some soapy water, it should bubble up. Yeah, see
there it goes. Yeah.
So there's a bubble. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is how I know it's working. See a bubble? So we're looking for that down here. So just straight Windex, obviously your window cleaner is not going to work, but I mean, that seems to be fine to me. And then just rotate it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yes. I just think you had fishing line in there.
That caused it to.
It caused it.
Because that was a lot of fishing wire. I've never seen that much before.
Yeah, but we do want to go around, like just around here everywhere. We can, you would see it. Yeah, I don't see anything there. You know, it'd be bubbling up if it was. And it doesn't, and I'm at, I don't know, we're, let's see.
It's less than you're probably about a 1, right?
Might have dropped a little here. It should be about 10. We'll raise it to about, and that's like, 15, 14, 15. I mean, so far, so good. The only thing you want to check is like also your Seems like it's fine. You want to check too your drain plug. You can get on this side. There's your fill plug. So what I might have you do is I don't know if I can get to it or not. We're gonna have to pull this out a little bit and get to that plug wherever that is, so I can. Because if you do it up here, it would do the same thing. But there's if you can pull it out and kind of hold it for a second, and then I'll hit that. There's another plug down here. It's on the front. Yeah, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this.
Yes.
Yeah. I just think we'll put a new water pump on it, though, since you got it out. There's that residual, but unless it's, I guess we could look way back in here, but oh, it's up there. You could.
Is this the same one from yesterday?
Now what is that? Is that forcing it out? Yeah, maybe.
I don't see bubbles.
No, but there's a lot of fluid right here. Oh, I see it. See it forcing it out?
Oh, yeah.
So, unfortunately, yeah, it probably does need a new seal, I think. You can see it forcing it out. Now, we could lower the... I could lower it to about there and see if it still continues to. So that's
not as much.
Not as much, but we're like it. We're barely up there. I could take it back up to about 10. That's 10 psi. And it's still pushing a little out in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't think it's going to take out your gears or anything. But it's definitely not going to help it.
I'm almost on the position of just replacing it since we already got it out.
Just replace the seals?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we can do that.
Sit and watch me struggle with it.
I've had them go weird. Like, I've had them be real easy.
Uh-huh.
And, like, it was like, oh, man, that was easy. And then I've had it be a total pain. Because you gotta get something to drop those bolts into the right place.
Oh, so you're talking about those 4 bolts in the back.
Yeah, you gotta line those bolts up to get them started, So some people use like a little bit of all thread.
Yeah.
And then they have these 2 lines. When it goes down, then it lines it up. Cause see, there's a plate behind it.
Yeah.
That's what it bolts into is those bolts. Now I got a puller to get this off. That's no problem. It's no problem getting it off.
It's
getting it back on is the real pain in the ass. You put a lot of grease around here, and it keeps it from leaking back out. but then eventually that grease is gonna go, and
That's
then
what I'm saying.
then you gotta you're all over. But see, then like it's always the thing. It's like I don't know, man. Like, you know, then this snowballs into that, and then the snow. You know what I mean? Like, where does it end? And the next thing you know, you're still buying another lower unit. You know, especially something that's from 1989.
I still believe in this thing.
Yeah,
I believe it still has life.
I think it has life too, but. And I want to save everything. That's
I just wish
my
the
nature.
person who had it before me took better care of it.
Well, and maybe somebody did, but then, you know, it's 50 years of running down the lake.
Well, the guy that I got it from had it for 2 years and only put it out on the water once. So I can't blame him.
Right. Off the ramps.
ramp.
This kills them more than anything. Because, you know, there's nowhere for, where's it going to go?
Well, the funny thing is I wouldn't have known that there was a line in there if I hadn't seen that puddle of
The line we pulled off there was
it was a lot.
Like it was like a half a reel.
Yes. I got no clue where it
And
came
it was
from.
probably like 30-pound test line too.
I ain't got no clue.
Because it was thick line. All right, so you want me to get in a water pump and a couple seals and see what you can do?
Yep. Might as well. Eventually, we was gonna have to tackle this. Either we do it now, or we had to do it later.
Yeah, I mean, the shaft seems like it's in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
The prop shaft.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if that's the case, then it shouldn't be, you know, it shouldn't be too bad. Sometimes a little piece of dirt can do that too.
Really?
Yeah, like get some dirt in there.
Yeah.
But there's no way to get rid of that dirt until you just...
Well, looking at all the dirt and stuff that's in here,
yeah,
how hard it is, I'm pretty sure this hadn't been opened in a while. I hate to see what that.
And where did you say this came from?
So it came from Kentucky.
Okay, so it was never in salt water.
Yeah. At least.
But
That's
then, you know,
what I know of.
Well, the lake,
know where-
still the lakes around here got so much limestone in them, you
Yeah.
know. It can be just as bad. There's like a real rubber seal that is probably still on your boat. This goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can take the water pump off if you want. It only takes a couple minutes.
All right, let's do it.
And we know the water pump works, so.
Yeah. Because it's pink. It's fine.
Yeah, they weren't bad. That was dirty up there.
What's that, a ring?
Yeah, it's
Ring
just a
seal?
no ring.
I got you.
That comes in the kit. That's all it is.
Oh, it's not bad. I mean, it does have a lot of...
It's got a little memory to it, but
Yeah.
it's not. And it has a little
It's
bit
got some
there.
dirt.
And there's a lot of sand.
JC, have you ate yet?
Better than a breakfast?
Yeah, or anything.
Mm.
Well, it's lunch. I was gonna fix some fish.
That y'all caught out on the lake?
No,
Oh, he's just doing some.
no, some Gortons, the quick fish.
The quick fish.
I'll eat whatever you cook, man.
Well, I just thought maybe fish
Yeah, she's
sandwich or
stuck on.
something. You want any,
Works
Jeff?
for me.
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm still
Well, you
trying.
gotta eat lunch, dude.
Well, I know, but I'm still. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, he's not going to turn it down.
I guess.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and fix.
Thank you. It's like, pretty sure whether you eat it now or later, you're not going to turn it down.
Yeah. Sometimes these can be, if they're rusted on, can be real bugger to get off. Yeah, it ain't bad. That is
like
your key way.
Yeah.
It keeps it in place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. It's got some memory. It isn't terrible. A lot of sand.
Yeah, because these initially are straight, are they not?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got your plate. So it'll come with a new plate and a new gasket. And then you got an O-ring down here.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, man, I do the O-ring and sometimes I don't. It just depends. That one never is bad. And I don't think that it really does much. But this plate, you can see where the O-ring was. And seems kind of crazy. This, sometimes you can spray around this just to make sure it's not leaking.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see how it's dry.
Yeah.
If it was leaking, that would be
Wet.
it'd be wet with oil, because it'd be like the rear, it'd push the oil out.
Yeah.
And it's not, so that's fine. That's almost, well, I mean, they do leak, but that's almost never the case. So, you know, a lot of, definitely whoever had it ran it in sand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had it in the sandy
Do they
area.
have sand in the Kentucky lakes over there?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
There's sand everywhere, pretty much.
I was almost afraid to even open it up, man. Didn't want to open up another can of issues.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in
It's
there,
always-
it's cracked, or it's like, dang.
See all the sand right there?
Yeah. Crazy. Well,
And that kit comes with a new one of these too.
yeah.
This one's interesting because it's got this. Sometimes they'll leak around here too. But I don't think it is, because it would have been bubbling up. You know, it's just dirty.
Yeah.
That's your shift shaft.
Yeah,
But
the
this
interesting
one-
part is going to when we have to put it back in.
Yeah, it won't be as bad as you think. And get the other we'll get that trim motor on, and
Yeah.
we'll go up and down with it.
I was at Harbor Freight, man. I almost bought you a light.
A light?
Yeah, because they had thinner ones. So, just based off of what we had to deal with yesterday when we were looking at, they had thinner ones that I think you would might like. You probably even seen them before.
There's that one right there
Yeah, but
next
they
to
were
my coffee.
longer. It was similar to this.
That thing's
but it
bright.
It was long.
But it doesn't last very long.
Yeah. These you have to charge, right? Or you got to put it back.
Yeah, you can charge them.
Okay.
That one's pretty bright.
Well, this one, I would thought this one is bright. It's like,
Yeah, that was one Chuck got, and I looked forever to try to find one. He got it at O'Reilly, and I was like, man, I like that light because it's got the little hook in the back too. And then I saw this one at O'Reilly's, and I was like, yeah, man, I want to see. That's a magnetic. I want to. Thanks for watching all the way through. You're part of our awesome community. Love this video? Hit subscribe for more adventures. The best way to support us is at HawkeyeMarine.net. Shop outboard powerheads, lower units, and top quality boat parts. It fuels our content and keeps you on the water. Visit today. We'll see you next time.